probably didn't even need the drill pilot because the wood is so soft, but it's always helpful. And the other screw will get, come on boys, incorporated into stuff here. And our screw, and the screw is near the final curtain. Alright, and if we have a little, which I do have a little tiny screwdriver, done. And the next one there. There we go. Now that's all nice. Now we'll just flip it over to see. Now I wanted to put the controls on the top because I wanted to keep the logo visible. So I'm gonna end up putting them, open this over here, which there'll be, you have the two volume, the tone and the volume, and the jack. Right now the jack, I don't know, I'll probably put the jack on the bottom, only because you want to have, I want to have the line coming out, not in my way. I don't have it coming out the top. All right, so what we're going to do now with this is find in our here a drill bit that's the same size as the bore of the hole, and they look similar, might even be a little bit smaller. So we'll undo our small bit that we have, put that in our collection there. I think actually this size might be the correct one for the tone and volume. So we'll use this one a little bit better because we have two of those versus the other one, which we'll change it out. Now, do we want, let's see, tone and volume? Let's have it so that it's, when we're holding the guitar, it'll be up top here towards this direction. All right. So we're going to go in through the top here and just find the center. Yeah, that's one. Now we're going to cut our wire thing off here. Okay, so that's the jack. I am not too certain as to the which is which as far as might just need to be a little bit. Let's see if that works. No, all right. Well, that size is just a touch too small. So what I'm gonna do is I have a nice file here I'm just going to turn it in. And if you do the file not where it grabs and pushes in, it won't crack the wood. But that's for another. This is plywood. This is not going to do that. See? Now it's doing it in there. So. That should be fine. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. And that gets us right up to where we want. Now, is that grab? Is that too big? It's too big. This one is going to be for the other side. Plier. Turn it. And it's turning. Okay. That's one, and you can see it from that side there. Right. Now we go for the second one, which we'll put here. Yep. Okay. And take this and just cut that out. We don't really need that. We'll do a little file dig because we know what's coming. All right. Blow all that out. And we take our second one. This is gonna go in. And we take our next clip, put it inside. Get our little plier. Okay, so now we have both of them, right? You can see right there. I didn't stop it, did I? No, 46. Okay, and then we have our volume and tone knob, which we will find out which is which when we actually turn the guitar on. Okay. Volume. Ours goes to 11. And tone. Okay. Alright. Alright. Now, so we can see how it's put in there. Right, volume tone to that, and our last thing is the pickup piece, which is going to go in the bottom over there, yonder. Put you back on your tripod. Look at this. We'll just do this for a second. And this is going So now, see how it's going to play up here. And if you need to change the tone, volume, right up there. Right in the wheelhouse there. Alright, so now this one, just gonna change up our bit size because the other one's just a bit larger. Alright, and no, Chucky, our old beat up friend, and that's true, we do have a reinforcement in there, so we really should be looking at that. It means taking this out for a moment, or at least getting it where we can see it. The back comes out, right? See, our reinforcement was here, right there. So we can just come in a little bit to get our boy done. Okay, so here's our boys going for that up. Well, let's cut it just like we had to clean that off from the other stuff. Yeah, that's good. It's pretty clean. And it's big enough, which means that's not even big enough. There's a slightly larger hole necessary. So we're using a file to ream out the hole so that's big enough. Alright, let's see how that works. That's perfect. And now we look for a large attachment piece, which is right there. And we're putting that in there on top. Get it as far as we can with a hand, and then use the plier. Okay, nice and firm. Wires could probably be like taped together, but they're not too wild, getting in each other's way. But overall, they're not too bad. And the other thing I'm going to do is glue a block of wood here so that I have a place to, when we close this, we'll be able to screw into it so that it'll stay permanently closed. All right, so now we've got our volume and tone and our jack to electrify it. We've got our bridge on. All we need to do, we need to get our nut, put the frets on. The only reason I did this one now was because, well, first of all, we don't have strings on it. That's a good idea. and then secondly, it came today in the mail. So that was sort of a reason for doing it that way. All right. Very good. So hope you enjoyed this.